Hello, World Championships 2017 are coming from Pau, the southwest corner of France. And today we have an amazingly exciting, dynamic package for you. It's Extreme Canoe Slalom, quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, 4 boats at a time, elimination, action, but most importantly, fun. I'm Matthew Layton as ever. I'll talk you through it with my two guests who have been on the water this morning. They didn't quite make it through, but this is to our benefit. Jean-Pierre Brues and Cameron Smedley. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So this is the same artificial water course we've already seen. However, the slalom gates have been taken out. They've been replaced by these wonderful falling plastic gates that don't circulate anymore. Two colours, quite simply. Green, you go to the side directed. Red, there's two of them. You have a choice. You go upstream. So you see going down, this is actually looking from below. So you actually go round the pole. You're allowed to hit it, you're allowed to move it. There are various rules. You don't have penalties from when you're going down if you make a mistake. You're simply disqualified. There's no way you can appeal, so it's just too bad. Also, we've thrown in an Eskimo turn, 360-degree turn, which is quite exciting. That is just near the bridge, and that is orange places. It's about 25 meters. You have a choice. Do you go on the bridge or do you go a bit lower? So it's all sorts of exciting action, and we're going to be looking at the quarterfinals. This morning there was really dynamic against the clock runs. Athletes went individually, and these are the top of the bunch from the ladies. Maria Zelafont from France, she's already come second once this year. Amelia Hilgertova's won this year. Anna Satila's won this year. Boys, what about the water conditions?
I think they're pretty good today. Maybe not quite with the rain. It's maybe messing with your vision a little bit, but it's a nice day for getting out on the water.
Yeah, sure. And we have a kind of spectacular design, and they put the pole, the big bowl, in some difficult 80s. So it's quite a challenge for all, and we have great surprise today with this qualification.
Where we're going to look at the numbers. The numbers are crucial. Marie Zelafont from France was the Olympic boat, won the slalom here last year. So she has a choice. She was the fastest in the qualifications, and she decided where exactly she wants to go. Next is number 2, next is number 3, next is number 4. Liisa Manepa from Finland. So don't look at the colour of the boats to identify the athletes. Of course, if you know the faces, you can, but it's rather difficult. You actually need to look at the actual bibs. Beatrice Alducci from Italy. So some very familiar faces. Some people are coming across from the finals yesterday in the slalom and the kayaks. Other people have been on the scene for years. Army veteran Tracy Hans from the United States. No one has more pleasure than Tracy.
Yeah, it's awesome to see her here competing, and also in C1 slalom she was competing, and now in extreme canoe slalom. So.
Well, she goes as many as she can. Luca Jones is in her heat. Luca Jones banged into Tracy Hines and broke a paddle, so that's why she's unfortunately not in the quarterfinals. Why it's not unfortunate? Because she was the fastest, but here they are off.
All right, looks like Marie Zelia is off to a good start, taking that inside edge. You got to get in quick for that first gate so that you can ride the next seam down. Well, it looks like bib number 2 may have not made it through gate 1.
This is where you have a choice. The actual faster walk if you're by yourself is certainly to go on the left. However, Zelafont has made a huge error. A huge error.
Oh, I think she will cost the next run for Marie Zelia. It's really, really hard for her.
Well, it's not over. Tracy Hines doesn't have the speed anymore, so she's pretty much out of it. Beatrice Alducci has been disqualified. I don't think Maria Zelia Lafont knows that all she has to do is complete the rest of the course and she'll go through. So we have 2 athletes disqualified so far, Italy and United States.
And it's credit to these first ladies, Lisa from Sweden. It's awesome to see her, from Finland, sorry, and it's awesome to see her here.
Well, this is what the action is all about, isn't it?
Oh my goodness,
keep it safe.
Chaotic action around gate 5 there. Looks like Marie still has to fight up for the last upstream.
Well, and even they're being caught in the Kraken, which is very sticky water.
Yeah.
Need to go around it on the left. 7 gates, as you can see. Well, we'll have to wait and find out who's been disqualified first across the line. We do know that is Vieta, but she was disqualified, so she's not going to go through.
So it will be Lisa and Marie-Zélia Lafont that will be in, and she's happy, and it's awesome. She's a young paddler, and wow, great run from Lisa.
Well, welcome to the world of extreme canoe slalom.
Everything can happen, really.
Yeah, it's not over till you cross that finish line.
Lisa goes through. Look how happy she is. Yes. And we believe that second is Marie-Zélia. Do we think Marie-Zélia came second?
Yeah, second.
Yes,
second.
there you go. You see on the graphics.
Because the two other girl was disqualified, so.
It means that now it's 15:38. In about 40 minutes' time, they will go forward into the semi-final. They'll both be in the same semi-final against the winner and the second from this next heat. So all a bit of fun, but it's really dynamic paddling, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. With those big boats, you really have to be precise, because once you get offline, they're not easy to get back into the gate line and keeping your speed up. And you can see here, I guess, just really how much work you have to put in to get back up and really get the boats online.
Well, you've done this 1,000 times before, so the Eskimo turn. The water, how deep is it? I guess it's deep enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite deep. I mean, if
And
you
how
go... sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, how you decide whether you do the turn just near the bridge or you wait for the drop where there's more space?
I opted for kind of using the wave to help me with my turn. So as I was rolling through the wave, I rolled with the shoulder and tried to do my back deck roll to help make it as easy as possible.
Lucie Badiou from France is clearly going to be the local favourite. We've already seen.
Wow, Amalia Ilgatova, she was winner in the Extreme Canoe Slalom in Prague, so we have a really serious competitor here.
And injured herself in Augsburg, but she still did well there. She actually didn't quite make it. Anna Satila, we have another winner. She won in Ivrea this year.
Yeah, so it's a really serious heat for this.
Only
woman.
two go through.
And two Brazilian girls in this quarterfinals.
Amira, well, she's been in all the events and she's always there or thereabouts, so it's going to be a real tough fight. Which side has the advantage, do you say?
Left, like Lucie Baudouge.
Yeah.
It's strategic because the flow and the current is faster after the drop, so you really have to push forward and go first, and you will be fine. Yeah.
So when we're saying left, it's a river left, so it's camera right. So with the yellow boat, with the, well, here we go, the under picture. It's quite a drop, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a good drop down. You got to make sure you're still keeping the boat.
Here we go.
And it's Lucie Badiou in number
Oh,
one.
she broke your ball.
She's still going for it, though. If she can make it all the gates and make sure that she stays ahead of maybe.
Well, it's Lucie Badiou from Helga Toga. Oh, just came round. Well, those two, are they going to go the same side? Yes, they've chosen the same side. And Emilia's pushing Lisa out of the way, and it could be a great turn for Anastasia from Brazil. Anna Satila is the only one who's really taken advantage of that, and she's gone flying ahead.
But Lucie is continue fighting, and she's not on a bad position now.
If one of those other girls happens to miss a gate, Lucie might be still in a position to move on.
Well, here goes Anna Satila in between the orange boys. Second to go is Amelia Helga Toga. Now they should work together.
It looks
There's
like they're
no need to fight.
for that upright there. That was a really nice turn by Anna, and Amelia going getting in just behind her.
Well, Anna needs to just go down.
Keep it smooth.
The grab Kraken, and she managed to negotiate that well. So is Amelia Heligatova, and these two will live to battle again. Well done, Anna Satila.
Wow, crazy run with the paddle of Lucie broke just at the beginning, and she's still finishing, so it's quite a good things for her.
Very good, good work there.
And it's thing that can happen more. I think we saw less paddle broke in slalom, but in the extreme, everything can happen, really.
Well, Anna Satila's having a wonderful week. She took the bronze medal, the first ever bronze senior world championship medal in the C1, and you can see the confirmation. Anna Satila, Amelia Hilgatova are the two to qualify. The others, no more. That's it. Go home, or rather go and watch your friends.
cheer on the other.
Look at that great start here.
We will see maybe, yeah, the bros just touched the paddle of Lucy and broke at this time. Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. I guess that's the risk of using some of these lighter slalom blades.
Yeah, I think we might use some special equipment in the future and think about changing equipment and all that the same.
I
like
suppose, wearing a few breakages, yeah.
Yeah, maybe moving to more of a carbon Kevlar shaft so it's a bit more durable.
So that's the second we've seen today, at least. So halfway through the women's first quarter-finals, Marisia Lafont and Lisa Menetpa from Finland went through. And you can see here, look, this is going to be the start list for the semi-finals.
It'll be a hard-fought battle for that semi-final, getting the top 2 spots. All really good paddlers.
Good crowd today as well. It's been raining on and off most of the morning. Well, who do we have now? They're just setting the boats up. So some of the athletes have their own boats, some have boats supplied. And we're looking at Caroline Trompeter, Lina Tunisson, Florence Mahou, and Martina Wegman, who's a dangerous client. She smiles all the time, but she generally ends up winning. Won in Liceo a couple of weeks ago. Second in Augsburg. Here you go, the list of the athletes. Who do you like here? Well, I suppose you like Florence.
Yeah, I have to cheer for my compatriot. I really hope she does well. Yeah.
Looking a bit nervous is Caroline.
Yeah, a little bit. And for me, I will cheer Lena. It's someone I know very well, and so I hope she will do something. Yeah, and with a smile.
She looks like the nervous, quiet type.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little nerve-wracking right on the edge of the boat once you've all set up, and it is a steep drop. And I think it's just like the anticipation of the gate drop that makes it.
And here's your compatriot.
She's ready.
That's threatening stuff.
Oh yeah, Flo's going for.
Will she have done much creek work? Do you know much about her?
Yeah, no, we all try and get out on lots of natural rivers in Canada. We have so many that.
The crucial start, well...
Looks like she's off.
Florence has been left on the start line. Martina Wegman is moving through, but Caroline Trompeter looks the most determined. She's got the best start.
Yeah, the left position again, we thought that it's really, really good, so she can take the time.
Germany, Netherlands.
So looks like
Martina Wegman has actually decided to go on the other
rock
upside. Banking on there being a battle, taking a little bit of time to get through, but first to go through is definitely Caroline Trompeter from Martina Wegman, and the others are taking a little bit of time.
It looks like Martina's passed her teammate Lena in that upstream, but maybe they'll be able to work together and catch up to Trumpeter.
Well, let's see. So different places you can do your different turns.
Yeah, Martina she did before the hole, and we saw Carolina do it after. So it's.
And it's important also where you finish in these because you get to decide where you're going to go in the semi-final. But they're having a real battle there. You're allowed to move it out of the way. However, head has to go round.
That was almost looked like she wasn't going to make it through that gate, but it was nice and smooth.
So Caroline Trumpeter goes through first. Martina Wegman goes through second.
So we lose with Cameron.
Unfortunately.
That's the last time I'll ask you to choose.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. One last Canadian still in there with Michael coming up in the quarterfinals. I'll have to cheer him on as well.
So there's many different types of boats out there. They're roughly about 2.5, 2.6 meters long, roughly about 350 meters volume, centimeters per cube. Anything else about the boats that worth noting? The different types, is it just a matter of personal preference?
I think personal preference and just like how the comfortability in the boat. Like the people that probably brought their own like really know the outfitting and are a little bit more snug, so they're able to maybe make cornering a little bit better.
But yeah, I think it's really hard to feel the difference between the boats. It's plastic, it's quite heavy, so it's more or less the same. So everyone have the same boat and the same chin. So
yeah.
So a slalom boat's going to come in at 9 kilos. How much do these weigh?
I think they're supposed to weigh around 19 or 20 kilos.
So it's double the weight.
Yeah. So you kind of have a max speed top out quite quickly with these.
Dumb question. If you went down in your slalom boat, would you break it, or would you be faster, or would you kill someone?
That's a good question.
All together, I think.
Yeah, the start ramp would probably be the hardest on the slalom boats. Yeah.
Especially the C2s.
Oh yeah.
Good crowd here, as you see. The judges there here specifically to say, did you go the wrong way? Instant decisions made. As you can see, it's still raining slightly. The weather forecast is to clear up it, but quite frankly, it doesn't matter. I guess once you're here, you're here. So it's the full 250 meter length course. It's man-made in 2008. A 5-meter drop. Teresa Fizarova, Ros Lawrence, Ida Novak, and Celia Krylova. So Russia. There's Fizarova. Well, she took a medal yesterday or the day before. Time flies in the C1, and she's got good experience in here. She won in Markleberg. Ros Lawrence is massively at home in this type of water. She was fighting against Kate Eckhart for the place. Clearly won that home. She's done a good week. She's made 2 finals and won 2 medals in other finals in the women's team. I don't know about her father's president of the local club in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Sorry.
Ida's been doing the extreme canoe slalom for quite some time now, so I feel like she has a bit of experience and knows how to sort of work the course, work the positions.
And what do we know about Katsila? I didn't know much about Katsila.
I can't tell you much. She was in the heat with my teammate Haley, and she's able to just sneak ahead of her in the last upstream. So I think she might be
Teresa Fizarova is a little bit slow. Ros Lawrence is the first to share in the green boat, but Teresa has the best line. It's these two definitely taking on the others.
Oh yeah, looks like they got caught up a little bit on the eddy line there, but they're quick to try and catch up to the first 2.
And Aya Novak is holding back a little bit,
making sure that they bounce with lots of speed into that upstream.
Well, they're both taking the same side. Is it going to pay off? And they're both...
Ros cutting
Rose, yeah. Just
nice
overtake.
Tight line. And I think Ida may have made up a little bit of time there, or a little bit of space on Fizarova. Looks like it's going to be a tight going into the roll section.
Well, here we go. Ros Lawrence is leading in the green boat, and it looks like Ida is coming up. Teresa Fizarova, 19 years old, as tough as they come. Well, Ros Lawrence was saying in her heats, she went late turn, so she decided to go early this time.
Oh yeah, and look, it's going to be tight for this exit here.
So Rosaline, I think she just have to finish quick with a clean run, and she will be qualified.
Novak is coming through. It's going to be a real major shock.
Yeah.
Still fighting,
tight line. Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't think she make it. Ros Lawrence goes first.
We'll have to see who's second and third at the finish line there.
Did she manage to whack out the gate?
It's looking like it's Ida Novak at the moment.
Yeah, not sure if she catch the gate. We will see the decision of the judge.
So that's the first 4 quarterfinals out of the way. We know who are going to be the 7 of the 8 athletes. Ida Novak, Teresa Fizarova was disqualified. So Ida Novak goes through.
Yeah, she didn't catch the last gate. It was too tight, and
must have just gone right over her head.
Yeah, let the judge decide that she didn't take.
Well, that's the first big name who's been knocked out. She won Markleberg.
Thank you. Let's see you soon.
Battling through that wave there, trying to get to the shoulders so that you have the quicker line.
So that's the first men. Lisa Minapa and Maria Zilia Font from the first quarterfinal. Anna Zatila, Amelia Hilgetov from the second quarterfinal. Caroline Trumpeter and Martina Wegman from the third quarterfinal. And we've just seen Rosalind Lawrence and Ida Novak from the fourth. Here you go. So we now know the start list. It's going to be Hilgetova, Lafont, Zatila, Menia. And Trumpeter, Lawrence, Novak and Wegman in the second one.
So we are looking to have really great action with this top paddler and extreme canoe slalom expert now on the discipline.
Well, I think it's fairly simple. The rules is you need to have no mercy, and you need to be first round the first green gate.
Yeah.
It's about 50-60 meters from the start. There's some really fast water down there.
Oh, definitely. And I think having enough space or sort of headway on the second boat coming into the first upstream, because you can kind of get that side bump action. You get sort of shifted deep in the eddy line. You get that sort of tight pocket for the second boat coming in. We'll see if that happens with the men's quarterfinals coming up.
So as you see on the graphics, they're calling it the Extreme Slalom World Championships. At the World Championships. Here we go. From the women to the men. Are they using the same boats?
Yeah. It looks like there's a lot of the Piranha 9er in this heat. It seems to be sort of the favorite boat of choice for people who have brought boats here.
Well, maybe two of the favourites to win a medal are Vitprinder's Hannes Egner, Zene Vivaldi and Arnaldo Gutierrez from the Costa Rica. Vitprinder's Hannes Egner, just in your picture, who's pretty much full-time on creaking boats now. He didn't make the top 3 to go in the world, and he's big competition coming up next week, so he's practicing for that as well. But Vitprinder's looked amazing. 55 seconds when he did the actual time trial. The Czech Republic are the only nations to have 2 athletes in the last 32. The way the time trial went this morning was there were 31 teams entered and 32 places, so 1 athlete from each nation automatically came through, and then the quickest other athlete, which happens to be Vavro, who came 3rd. So that's why you have 2 Czechs in the last 16. And they're off.
That was a nice clean start. Everyone had a really good go at it. It's really tight for that inside edge.
Vitprinders is leading, very smooth style. Hannes Egner is 2nd. They've both won this year.
Oh, Hannes almost getting tied up in the eddy line there, and he looks like he's going to get bumped over
Well,
the rocks a bit.
they're all going to the left,
Look at this,
right,
this is
and the guy from Costa Rica will overtake all of them. Oh, no.
Hannes really getting a good punt off the wall there, keeping it.
Well, that shows his strength, doesn't it?
And
Yeah.
still fighting with Agnes.
Oh, it looks like the Costa Rican got a little spun up on the eddy line there.
Well, it's going to be interesting because Hannes is going to try and come back. Vitprinders, no doubt about who's controlling the race.
Yeah, he's really flying this race and taking the lead.
What's great about this, though, is the last place, Hannes Egner, will try and come back.
Oh yeah, Hannes will be fighting right to the finish line. Having a heat with him last week or a couple weeks ago in Sao, he was so aggressive and
He's so clever. Look, he's just outsmarted the other 2.
yeah. Wow. And he's just got such acceleration on these boats that it makes it look like he's paddling a carbon boat.
That's great racing, so look out for Hannes Egner. Vitprinder's already had his shower, ready for the next race.
And we saw that Agnes was alone on this upper on the left, so he had space and time to do it, and the both guy was fighting together, so it was a good opportunity for him, and we will saw him in the semi-final.
And of course we saw Vitprinders has won 3 World Cups this time. He missed out for the gold medal in the K1 2 days ago by 2/100ths of a second. That gold medal going to Andre Tunko, his great mate and teammate.
Yeah, the Czech kayak program is just so strong right now, having so many boats that could easily podium, and showing again here being able to get 2 boats into the canoe slalom, extreme canoe slalom.
Well,
event.
everyone was unfortunate to miss out. Lucas Vero came 10th, I believe, for Switzerland. He missed out because Martin Duguid came 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
Then Mathieu Viazizou for France, he came 13th and missed out because Boris Nebu came in the top lot.
Yeah, you basically almost have to be in the top 5, having both boats there. It's just so tight.
Which the Czechs did.
Yeah.
We hope that it will manage for you the final.
But that's really smart.
Yeah.
And that would be a conscious decision by Hannes Agnes in number 2 in the red boat to actually do that.
Just seeing that those 2 are tied up there and being able to really get around that up left and
Zeno Vivaldi may be a bit unlucky there.
yeah.
So who's going to be the world champion? Well, we'll know in about an hour's time. Next to go, Boris Nevu, Antoine Launay, Michael Taylor, and Mikel Sarasola. Well, we know Boris Neve's fast.
Yeah,
He's already
really
won once this season. He won in Augsburg. Antoine Launey's big and strong. Michael Taylor, you can tell us about his qualities.
He's crafty. He's knowledgeable. He'll keep his eyes open for an opportunity to pass someone, and I think he'll probably like try and sit maybe in a position of second or third if you can, and hopefully try and just be aware of what gates everyone's going to.
Well, there's Michael Taylor, who just beat my guest. It was quite close to you two, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, that was oh yeah, he's going in for the crazy horse there. No, he was quite tight, but he's able to just keep bumping the edge a little bit higher.
Antoine Launey, he's a tough competitor representing Portugal. Mikel Sarasola hasn't had that many results this year on the World Cups. So Boris won once, second in Markleberg. Here they go.
And that was a good start for Boris, and Michael getting just second off the ramp there. Tight fighting with Antoine Launey.
Yeah, Antoine Launey is fighting, and he will
still tight through there. Looks like Michael's pulled back into second position. See if he can keep that. Oh, really crazy swinging pull.
Great paddling from Boris Nevu. Keeps out of trouble. Oh, look at this, it's a real battle.
Oh, whoa. Getting a little too high there for Antoine, and Michael being able to just thread that needle there. Staying tight on the pole.
Antoine Launey disqualified. Yeah, I think he was not on the...
Antoine's disqualified.
Yeah, on the pole number 2.
Gate 2 was
It was on the right, yeah.
It was swinging so hard.
But the athletes won't know this, will they?
No, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, and Michael keeping in a tight line.
Whoa.
Well, we'll have to see what the judges say.
Yeah.
We certainly know Sarasola hadn't gone through. Launey is disqualified.
Oh, Boris.
That was that was your mate trying to give the judges a lot to do.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, Boris had finished a few
minutes. Oh,
he'd
already finished. That was Michael.
Yeah, Michael Taylor is giving the judges a real headache.
Yeah.
Twice its case.
And take the risk at the end of the cruise, because he has time, I think, to take the wave and be on the roll and over the water.
Having some space between the other.
So Coach Cameron, you have to speak with him.
He's 5 yards in front of you. Go and see him.
He probably doesn't even know what he did there. He was... I don't even know.
Does Antoine know he's been disqualified? We're just going to hear.
Avec Antoine, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là? T'as compris la disqualification là? T'as brûlé un peu quand même.
Ouais, en fait, dès la porte 2, il y a le Canadien juste devant moi qui a balancé la porte. Et en fait, elle est arrivée sur moi, je savais pas trop si j'étais disqualifié ou pas. Les juges ont décidé, mais... Ouais, c'est vrai que ça allait.
Oh no, it looks like Michael Taylor was disqualified, yes?
Yes, he's just come through.
So it's Mikel Sarasola that is moving on then. Unfortunate.
Well, he did really make difficult decisions for the judges, didn't he?
Yeah, and with how wide these poles are, you can't. Not much. Makes it quite difficult when your head's underneath them to give you a clean call.
Boris really strong with the stroke and looking just behind to see if the paddlers are coming, but he knows that he made
he has loads of time, and he can even see wave to the family. So Prindis, Nevu, Egner, and Sarasola. That's a really cracking semi-final, because 3 of the probable medalists are in the same semi-final.
Yeah, it will be a killing semi-final.
It's going to be really tough. Next, one of the main characters of this sport, Barbara Hurdilek, 2013 world champion. Didn't quite make the top 3 this year, and is going to have a real struggle in his qualifications in the K1 next year. It's him and Juri Priskovic for the 3rd place, as Andre Tunke and Vit Prindis medalled.
That's going to be a race to watch definitely next year.
Mike Dawson, winner of the Extreme in Prague, really tough guy and strong, so we will have great action between the both guys.
And in Prague it was Dawson first, Barbara second, Lucas Rossi, who's not timid either.
Oh yeah, I feel like once you're up on that platform, you got a little bit of, you got to do a little showboating.
Martin Tarnowski. I wonder if Mike Dawson and Vavra are going to work together. I don't think they're going to try and knock each other out.
Probably not.
They don't have to either, they can go through.
Yeah, and Martin and Luca will fight also to take the place.
Yeah, they'll definitely have to be the ones to...
So maybe it's Luca and Martin who have a strategy and thinking about the...
We should be coaching them live, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so easy to coach from here. No pressure, no stress.
Here we go.
And it's Vavra in the green boat, Mike Dawson in the blue boat. Well, those two certainly have best start. So it's Czech Republic against New Zealand.
And it looks like they're battling a little bit. Maybe they really want to have that first place finish. Looks like they're spreading out a little bit here, but...
Are they going to go the same side?
Yeah, it looks like they might all opt for that same upstream. Oh, it looks like Stanovsky has gone over for the upright.
Vavra Hadalek is taking a really good lead. Mike Dawson second place. So they're all civilized at the moment. And Lucas Rossi as well. This is the most civilized race we've seen so far.
Yeah, he's following Luca following, so he still has a chance to
Quickly
overtake.
Up and out by Dawson.
Quick rolls from both Vavra and
Yeah, they're
Mike.
going separate ways.
And
This is going to be the interesting bit now. Mike Dawson waited until
There's a good awareness there to make
Rossi came through, yeah.
stay high and sheltered by that rock so that he couldn't get bumped low in the gate line there.
Well, this has gone to form. Vavra Hadalek takes the win and Mike Dawson second.
Yeah, not surprised yet. They are really strong guys and they take the lead.
Yeah, really sort of powerhouses, I think, for this this event at the moment. Both doing a lot of creaking background. I think both competing in the extreme. What's the event coming up next week?
No, it's not important. We're
Okay.
focusing on this.
Fair enough.
So, with Vavra, you are quite the best friends in your life, and so best enemy on the water today?
Yeah, for sure. As soon as that started,
Well, they're trying to have a quick interview with Vavra Hadalek. And now we're listening to Mike Dawson. And it's a full rated World Championship gold medal at stake, so it's nothing small. We saw the lanes 1 and 2 certainly off to the fastest start. And the signs are ready, go. So it's physical, isn't it? Someone's telling you when to go.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's got to be all ears and make sure that you really get that quick reaction dropping off the gate.
Yeah, so we will maybe see some training about how the reaction can be of the athlete and try to shorten as possible this lapse time. Like guys in Formula 1, I think they made some training about reaction and light and all these kind of things.
Oh yeah. Or it could end up being similar to somewhat of the BMX events where you have sort of a unknown start time and it just has racers ready and an unknown gap time to the drop start.
Well, you need to write a letter to the powers that be and maybe come in. So the party atmosphere, the music's blaring out all weekend. Stopped raining, which is great.
Sure,
And
sure.
we're seeing some real battles, aren't we? No injuries, which is great. Now, this is going to be Pavel Aguilar, who's looking good so far. Pepe Pedro da Silva has always looked good. Michael Smolen is really motivated,
But we have a good surprise with Andreas from Chile who's taking the previous spot on the heats, and it's really great surprise, and I will just discuss with him and he was so happy.
Excellent stuff. Yesterday he came through.
Very good South American contingent in this heat or in this quarterfinal. Wonder if they'll try and work together.
Michael Smolen. And finally, certainly last but not least, Andreas Echeverria from Chile. Like you said in the interviews afterwards, he was so happy. A couple of hours ago we had the time trials. And then we had the last 32.
So they are totally ready, waiting the start. Focus, concentrate.
Looks like a good start for Pepe. Driving out in front. It looks like Pablo Eigel's really right on this. Oh, it looks like they're right next
just
neck and neck.
uses his paddle to negotiate way around the gate. So far it's Pepe from Brazil and Pablo Eigler, but this has been Pepe goes up, so it's going to be difficult. It just shows the strength he has there.
It's fighting.
He's a small guy, but he's so strong, isn't he?
Yeah, really
Not
fighting
many
for
people could get out
that.
that quickly.
Staying up in first position there.
And he has to breathe for the next 30 seconds as well. That's going to be difficult.
Smallen taking a pass into third place.
Well, no messing with Pepe Pedro da Silva from Brazil. I think he wants the victory.
Yeah, and with Michal Smollen's looking for a tight exit there, getting ahead of Pavel, and Pepe getting a little high.
Well, great work from Michal Smollen with the star on his hat.
What a run! He was fourth just before the Eskimo roll, and
Not sure they all got round there.
Oh, good. Is that
No.
Pavel upside down?
Pavel hasn't made a couple of gates.
Oh no.
Michal Smollen, well done.
an incredible finish of Michel, because he was at the fourth position just before the roll and just taking the lead in the upper, and I think it's really the key point of the design.
Yeah, being able to just get in on that tight bouncing off, using the boat that's ahead of you to stop your speed and reaccelerate.
Yeah, and most of the time when you are second, third or fourth, you try to push the guy in the stopper to be quick and exit as short as possible, and this is some strategy that I think we start to think about it.
Yeah, as we complete more of these events, that people kind of get their style of how they want to approach the course.
So it's not just blast and hope for it. You actually, if you're ahead, you have one thing, and if you're second and third, it's a different strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all the time changing, so you have to adapt at every time.
Yeah.
This
really,
is so important.
really looking at the key moments where you can make a passing move, and those upstreams are really key for that.
Thank you and see you in the semi.
That was a big hit that Michal got in on Pepe's boat to knock him off balance.
That was great the way he turned and then with a spiel. I mean, Vincent had a mixed season, Michal Smollen.
Yeah.
Came second in Wizard of Ria. Well, here we go. It's Vip Prinders, Boris Nephew, Hannes Eignes and Mikael Sarasola are in the first semi-final, which is going to take place after the two women's semi-finals. And the second one is Radilek, Mike Dawson, Pedro da Silva and Michal Smollen. Wow, that's going to be a big one.
Wow, wow, wow. Two semi-final, really, really tough. We will see some great action just...
Very stacked semifinals.
Now we're going on to the women. Just press the right button on the screen. Women's semi-finals. So Amelia Hilgetera, Marie-Zélie Lafont, Anna Satilla, Lisa Menpa. In the first one, Caroline Trumpeter, Ros Lawrence, Adi Novak and Martina Begman. These are the consistent athletes of the season, so some way they've managed to work out a technique. Amelia Hilgetega. And they're even working out their own moves.
Oh yeah, I think you'll probably see a lot of people having their start show off.
There's Marie-Zélie Lafont, the local girl, even dancing with the music. Oh, well, there's no music. Anna Satilla, so we have two Brazilians. Anna, who's moving to Europe.
The Brazilians have definitely had a really strong showing in this last sort of World Championships.
Lisa Menpa from Finland.
We start to feel a little bit of stress because we are approaching the final and now the semi-final, so they really, really have to push hard.
Well, the fact that you two have been on the water, you understand what they're going through.
Oh yeah.
And they are off, it looks like.
Marie-Zélie is off to a good start there. Nice out in front, just ahead of the second boat. So
Well, she's the local girl, isn't she? Marie-Zélie Lafont, very quiet out of the water, but looking good so far.
A little held up on the wave there, coming in a little low, but oh, that's some tight action, getting in and out.
And Anna Satilla has managed to muscle her way into the first place.
Yeah, that was a good exchange in the upstream, pretty clean. We'll see what happens coming up to the roll section and the next up.
Yeah, quite a quick roll for this Anna Satilla.
Are they both getting the same weight? Anna Satilla is first.
Bouncing for that up. All right. Oh, and it looks like they're all going for that.
Oh, it's going to be... Oh, well, did they all take it or did they not? Anna Satilla and Maria Zelia Font, I'm not sure if they put their whole head through it, but we have Lisa Menpa disqualified. We could have more than one disqualified today.
So they just have to finish clean run and...
Maria Zelia Font's been disqualified as well.
Anna looks like she's missed the last gate.
She can take half an hour. All she has to do is go around it.
Hopefully she clearly she realizes this and is going back for the gate. So.
Well, Amelia Hilgetova, she gets through. So, Anna Satilla, Amelia and Anna go through to the final.
It was a bit nervous everywhere during the run. Like, did you understand who is first?
You were there, that the key point of Anna, she just overtake and going really, really close to the pole and overtake these two ladies.
That's good. That shows she's done so many World Cups. Just shows how confident she is to, like you boys have been saying, she's confident to wait.
Wait for your opportunity.
So out of the 5 World Cups, we've just seen 2 of the winners qualify for the final. It's quite serious water. It's about 13.5 meters cubed going down per second. This venue, if you're interested, is open pretty much all year, apart from December, for the public to come down in rafts. What they do is they put the water pressure down to about 8 meters a second, so you still have all the benefit of the fun, but most of the danger comes out of it.
Yeah, it's a good learning level, so you can kind of slowly ramp yourself up to the full flow.
Well, if you're a company boss and you're wanting to have some fun for your people, there's great facilities here, conferences, restaurants, and I'm actually not working for the tourist industry, but we're having a great time here.
Yeah, sure. And I was just eating at the restaurant today, and it was really, really great. So I really encourage all people to go over there.
Caroline Trumpeter, we've just seen Ros Lawrence is going to be the next to be shown. What move does she have for the cameras? Is it a delay, or they're just making sure everything is in the right way? Well, we've got the power, and does Ros Lawrence have the power?
Quiet. Oh, there she goes.
Well, she's been doing her Ninja Turtle thing. I think that's the same move she does there. Ida looks like she's in the zone. From Slovenia. Martina Bergman. A different move for all the time.
Yeah.
Really getting into the music.
She looks like the less stressful of the girls. So.
I don't think she does stress.
No, Martina is one of the most relaxed people.
And Caroline take the best place, I think, for this start.
Well, we saw her win her heat. She looked nervous in the quarterfinals. No nerves at all now. So different techniques. Either you push up with your hand, or you just like Lawrence, let gravity take its place.
Yeah, you got to make sure you rock a little bit when you have your hands on both going on.
Well, Caroline Trumpeter in the blue boat has sadly taken advantage of a #1 seeding. She's come out fast, fighting, with Adin Novak in bib number 3. But this, as you boys mentioned, is the crucial stage coming up to gate number 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the wave looks like it's surged up a bit and pushed everyone over to the other side.
I don't think Martina went through. I'm not sure.
No, she will take again, but she will miss so many times, and
it's going to be a battle for second place because.
Well, Caroline Trumpeter's way ahead of the others. Martina Wegman had to go back. Ros Lawrence at the moment is leading. Second, sorry.
So Carolina just have to make a clean run and easy. She has time, but
Ros Lawrence goes.
They are coming. They are coming.
Ros Lawrence is a bit stuck there.
but still managing to
No,
get up.
actually, it's good blocking tactic.
Oh,
goodness. We didn't like that. We didn't like that. Is she okay?
Looks like she's
She's
all
taking
right.
a nasty hit. Martina Wegman is benefiting perhaps from that. Let's hope Anna Novak is okay. Rosbond so far in second place. No doubt about who's won. It's Caroline Trompeter for Germany. Oh, look at that. That's so clever.
Martina.
So clever for Martina Wegman.
With a tight,
Wow.
some hefty battles in this semi-finals. Really wanted to get into that final.
That was really tough stuff from Martina Wegman. She just forced her way past, didn't she?
Yeah, she made the
Smiling at the
second-
same time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can't get upset with her because she's always smiling, even if she bumps you out of in the wrong way.
But she was really in bad position when she made the gate, so she take again. So, but it was just at the end that she can overtake, and we really see also this big kraken that this special movement.
With these high volume boats, if you get stuck sort of in the lower part of the wave, it's really hard to sort of release yourself and get down to the finish line.
And really fight you until the end.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's so important.
Well, she didn't panic either, did she? Because clearly she had to go back and waste 5 or 6 seconds on gate number 3, but she was lucid enough to do that.
Yeah.
But the dark horse, someone who hasn't really shown any form so far, is Caroline Trompeter. She's absolutely flying.
Yeah, it was crazy this run and really clean. So it's really a serious competitor to win the final just after.
We do know the finalists. Emilia Hilgetova has a victory this year. Anna Santilla has a victory this year. Carolina Trompeter is yet to have a victory, and Martina Wegman has had a victory on the circuit. The only two to miss out are Yasmin Schomburg, who's not entered the competition, and also Teresa Fizarova, who came out in the earlier rounds. There you go. Confirmation, Caroline Trompeter and Martina Wegman, Germany and the Netherlands.
Alright, and I guess we're on to our first semi-finals for the men's.
Well, look at this name. Fit Boris Hannes and Mikhail Sarasola. We don't even need to mention the surnames. So Fit is one on the circuit this year.
Yeah, all these guys are very accomplished kayakers, and it's going to be right off the start. I think it'll be.
Boris never looks pumped up, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
And he's won as well this year. He won in Markleberg. Hannes Egner's won twice this year, and has a very smart hat.
Yeah. Opting for a little bit more protection than the slalom.
If you go on social media, he normally has a camera on the top of his head, and he puts out some amazing images.
Definitely.
And I think it's one of the guys who's trained not a lot, but training. I saw him in Augsburg doing some really strong session and hard. So we have a real serious competitor.
Well,
definitely.
The more professional it goes.
Definitely shows in the water just how quickly and he's able to reaccelerate and move that boat around.
Well, it's going to be too close to call. Look at the three guys. Number 1, 2, and 3 are certainly the favourites. Oh, and they're off.
Good.
Who's first away? Boris has a bit of a mix-up, and Brindis has taken advantage of it with Hannes deciding to go last, as he did last time, but he came through.
Yeah, he's going to probably just bide his time and watch for that opportunity.
Brindis goes through first. Boris Nevius through second.
And it looks like maybe
taking a wide line, trying to keep out of trouble, and does it very clearly. Boris Nevius does the same thing, so certainly Hannes Egner is still in third place though.
Yeah.
Fit doing well so far.
Still really tight through this section, and I don't think it's going to open up anymore coming into the next, under the bridge.
Well, where are they going to do the turns? Vic goes early, not a bit clean though, because he has to go over. Come on, Vic, out.
Vic Brindis is in trouble, he's still in the hole.
Stuck in the hole there, and Boris, and I guess we'll have to see what the judges say about
Hannes Egner stuck
going in for a second.
Well, Boris Nevi's gone through, everyone else has had an absolute disaster.
And Vit's come back into third place.
And we saw... No. Well, it's going to be Boris Nevi and Hannes Egner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some craziness coming out of underneath the bridge there.
And this situation changed so quickly because Vit was really in a good way at the beginning, but after this, gate number 3, yeah, on the left side, was quite in trouble. Wow, good surprise here in the Extreme Canoe Slalom.
That's going to be interesting because Vip Prindis was disqualified, but qualified. So did it go back to the times you did in your runs, I believe?
Is it the time trial was sort of the tiebreaker for...
If you're all disqualified, it's the time you go in your time trial.
That's
So all Vip should have done really is just make sure everyone's disqualified and you win the whole competition.
Yeah.
He was
really,
fast in the time trial.
Really bump everyone, get them a little tilted so that they aren't thinking properly and getting through those gates. Looks like Boris just came up a little bit onto Vit's tail there, and Vit wasn't able to complete his roll before the hole there.
So I think Hannes was a bit unlucky there because I thought he'd gone through.
I think maybe because he took his hand off the paddle, it was...
Look there, I mean, he certainly close contact with the pole.
Yeah.
What's the answer? You're not allowed to touch the pole?
I think it's okay if you're bumping with the
paddle. Both hands on the paddle.
Yeah.
And he gave it a hug on the way past. Well, no appeal facilities, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Boris Nebu, Vip Prindis are qualified.
I think there's going to be a lot of action in this second semi-final as well.
Wow, we saw Vavra Hardeleg, Mike Dawson go through relatively easily, especially Vavra Hardeleg. Pedro de Silva looked good, and Mikael Smolen really had a dynamic second half.
Oh yeah, I think the combination of these four will definitely bring out some interesting lines and sort of passes.
Let's see if any of them show any nerves. Vavra's showing determinedness. Well, he's an Olympic silver medalist back in London.
Calm and cool as ever.
World champion. Oh, that shouldn't do that, really. Mike Dawson, just a cool bloke.
Yeah. No, all four of these guys, I think, are
It
quite...
looks like he loves every minute of it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Made a final this week, anyway. Pedro, he's probably working out a way to put this picture on Instagram in 3 seconds' time.
Getting the crowd going there.
Finally, we have Smolen, medalist from 2015 World Championships. Looks up for it as well. He's probably the lightweight, but very, very strong.
Yeah.
Just don't know who's going to... You can see the lines in each take. Looks like one or two have the shortest line.
Yeah, so see that jet, and then you end up with a good sort of rolling off the left eddy line coming into gate 1. Starting on the river left there.
Yeah, and you are cutting a little bit the line, so it's really more faster. So Radilek had an advantage here on this semi-final. Well, here we go.
Good clean
Vavra
start.
on the left. Great overhead picks. It looks like Vavra Hadlek in the green boat is first, and Pepe de Silva and Mike Dawson in the
Mike getting
blue.
pinched there in the
Really
middle.
Going it there. No doubt about who's leading. It's Vavra Hadlek.
Pepe is sitting in second.
Mike Dawson third.
Mike
He's gone over the rocks. Vavra decided to go wide. Mike Dawson decided to go the other side. So it's Vavra Hadlek and Mike Dawson. We saw amazing acceleration last time, and in fourth place it is Mikael Smolen coming back into it with a star on his hat.
Such a tight.
Meow, meow, meow.
Wow. It's really tight.
So Vavra's out of your picture at the moment. He's leading. He's already up. Mike Dawson in the blue boat, second for New Zealand. Mikael Smolen's having a problem. He's stuck in it. Come on, Mikael.
Oh, and it
He's
looks like
thrown all over the save.
Yeah.
Well, he's still in now, unfortunately. Vavra's trying to wait for him to come. No, it's Mike Dawson trying to wait for him to come.
Pepe trying to block his exit there a little bit.
Pepe,
Oh, and going
yeah.
over to the other upstream now. Smolen coming back out of fourth place. And
So it's not yet over. Vavra's won it. Mike Dawson now has come second. Wow. Mikael Smolen tried his every tactic.
yeah.
Yeah, he tried hard, but it was not enough to win, and we have this strong leader, Vavra Radilek and Mike Dawson. Wow, what a run with these two semi-finals of the K1 men.
Well, they're all previous winners. Boris Nevu, Vip Prindis, Vavra Hadilek, Mike Dawson.
Setting up for quite the final event then here.
The only nation out of 32 that had 2 athletes in the event and put 2 athletes in the final. Well, there you go, confirmation they go through. And they all know they've been in a race.
And all these guys know each other so well. They're all probably going to go and chat with each other and, yeah, see you there.
But saying that, all of you athletes, Cameron Smedley and Jean-Pierre Bourrin, you all hate to lose, don't you?
Yeah, but when you're going down with friends, I think it's, once you hit past the finish line, it's just good.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Bit Prindis, Robert Lake, Boyce Neville and Mike Dawson are going to be making up the final.
We will see a really exciting final with these strong guys.
So going on to the women now. The dark horse is Caroline Trompeter, but she's looked really, really strong so far. Been in bib number 1 for the for the 8th final and the quarterfinal and semi-final. Amalie Helga Teuger from the Czech Republic. If you're thinking the name sounds familiar, well, she's the niece of the banker. Anna Satilla, 16 years old, she's in the London Olympics, in the Rio Olympics as well, and took a bronze medal a couple of days ago in the C1. And Martina Wigman, who's won many, I don't know how many, but many of these events in the last couple of years. Caroline Trompeter from Germany.
She looks more confident, I think, because before she won.
She did every round.
She won every round. So
Yeah.
she can be really, really good on this run.
Keeping in that far left lane, you get...
So the Czechs are obviously doing something right. Another Czech in the final.
It looks like they're all opting for more of a 2 hands on the paddle start.
Listen to her saying she just so happy, looks happy all the time, doesn't she?
Yeah. That's the sport and that's the spirit. I think everyone is happy and sharing moment together. It's really friendly.
Absolutely.
Martina Wigman.
Oi. Martina, I know that this is a final, so she looks really focused and concentrate.
Even when she's smiling, she's still a little serious.
Yeah.
You can see she's in the zone, can't you? So this is the last race we're going to see today of the women. And it's all about keep it fair, but be as tough as you can. Some tactics as well.
A lot of people come to cheer the French team and also all the team. I think there is quite a lot of nationality and people from all over the world coming in pole for
Absolutely.
this World Championship.
Yeah, despite the little bit of drizzle all day, there's quite a few spectators out enjoying this event.
And they are off. And like we've seen all along, it is Caroline Trompeter in the blue boat from Germany who's taken a great start. Second behind her is Amelia Helga-Tova, Anna Satilla also in there.
They're keeping tight there.
And Martina Wigman is being cautious this time. Well, so all 3 so far.
Biding her time. Maybe she's going to go over for that upright there. Yeah, Martina
So far,
and
Caroline
Emily.
Trompeter is through, Anna Satilla is through. Martina Wigman is taking the broad line, and Amelia Helga-Tova. So it's certainly going left with the advantage in the first section.
Carolina is really flying this race, but it's not finished. We saw these ladies, Amelie, Anna, and Martina fighting.
Anna's just on her tail, and if they go to the same upstream, there could be a little bit of a. And looks like they are.
Here, and Anna chooses to
See
go
if she
on
blocks
to the
her
left.
exit.
Oh, well,
Oh,
Caroline Trompeter looks like she's going to take the victory already. Look at this. So keeping it quiet, but really good.
tight
racing.
upstreams from both the 3rd and 4th competitors.
Oh, she's stuck. No, she's riding it carefully.
And
Anna
yeah,
Satilla wants to come through for the silver, but no doubt about who's been the dominant athlete today. Caroline Trompeter from Germany takes the gold.
wow, awesome from Carolina. She fly this course of canoe, extreme canoe slalom. It's wonderful. What a strong athlete.
That was a great final to watch.
New name this season. So in the last 20 minutes we've seen her looking very nervous, quite nervous, not nervous, and delighted.
The slow progression as you make it through each
round. Well done. So looking at the results, well, this is looking at the start again, but Caroline Trompeter takes the gold for Germany, Anna Satilla takes the silver for Brazil, and Amelia Helga-Tova will take the bronze for the Czech Republic. No disgrace, but Martina Wigman was disqualified. Well, she keeps the momentum going. Great place to turn.
Yeah, just still continue to have the speed, and this is really a key point and important to make the roll as fast as possible and start again after being on the water.
Absolutely.
Well, not that he needs to say it, but effectively the speaker's saying, let's make some noise.
With the French in the final, I'm sure the crowd will get...
And our last competition and last event now.
Yeah,
well, apart from the duck race.
It's a duck race, yeah, don't forget this.
4,000 ducks are going to be competing. They're all the same size, they're all made of plastic.
No tactics there.
So the last race of the day is going to be the men's final. Extreme Canoe Slalom coming to you from Po 2017 World Championships.
Now that Vit and Vavra are in the final together, and they're training partners, I wonder if they'll maybe try and do sort of, if they can get off.
Well, Mike Dawson's almost an honorary check, isn't he? So he's certainly in the eating, drinking, chatting group. Vit Prindis, Vavra Hradilek, Boris Nevu and Mike Dawson. This is a dream final. Number one, well, he is ranked number 1 K1 athlete of the year.
Wow, the killer, Vavra Hradilek.
Well, Vavra's made some films, and certainly his acting career is probably going from strength to strength.
Oh, yeah.
Boris Nevu, former world number 1, 2014 world champion.
Wow, the local whistle, all the people cheering the French. Whoa, some noise.
Good showing from the crowd there for Boris.
Mike Dawson. You get on the social media, he's done some amazing rivers in Africa and Pakistan and all sorts of the world. So Mike's easy to spot, is in the blue boat. Checks 1, 2, Boris Frenchy 3 with the white hat. So no, when they're all
and
off,
here we
who's
go.
off to the best start?
Good start.
Boris could be off to a good start, but Vit Prindis is going very close to the line.
Oh, it's fighting, and they will be really tight.
Such a tight group.
Oh, they've all got through it. Vit Prindis is leading at the moment from Boris Nevu.
It looks like Vavra and Mike are
Saddling down in 3rd place. They decided to go.
and
Mike Dawson decided to go the other way. Vit Prindis is going to be first. Oh, well done, Vavra Hradilek. He comes out quickly.
tight in, tight out. And the other 3 are really tight on his tail, though, so he's going to have to keep ahead just so his boat stays on line. Mike's going to be biding his time, still trying to catch up and hopefully find an opportunity, see if he can maybe sneak in on the other upstreams.
Well, Vit Prindis first to turn. No, it's Vavra's first to turn. Vit Prindis decides to go late this time and keep up.
You don't know where he's going on the left, and
He can't find it.
and Mike.
No, it's Boris Nevu coming out first. That's why there's noise. Boris Nevu's pushing Vavra out of the way.
Oh, but
Who can do it?
Boris is in a bad spot for it. Oh, he's able to get his boat
And
around.
he will
But
overtake.
Pushed out Boris, but Mike Dawson's trying to come back, and it looks like the who's going to win?
such a tight finish
Vavra's
line.
going to come through. Well, you're allowed to do that, aren't you? You're allowed to barge them out of the way. It looks like Vavra Hradilek used his strength and tactics to come over and win.
Just try to go forward and push, and we'll wait for the result, the official, and the decision. It's really hard to make. And
Our winners, Vavra Hradilek. Bit ungentlemanly perhaps at the end, but it's in the rules.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like they're all good sports about it now.
wow, we was really tight until the end. It's really crazy.
Definitely the best bout.
Yeah. And now amazing final we just saw.
Well, lead changed hand 3 or 4 times, and there we are. Vavra Hradilek takes it from Boris Nevu. Wow.
And Mike Dawson, he just have a clean end. He at 3rd place, and he was in trouble on the upper on the right, but still fighting, and we saw him at the 3rd place.
Yeah, keeping it calm and smooth, and just trying to find those gaps where you can make up a little bit of space on the other boats where they're.
Well, look at this from we saw it from the overhead cameras. Now look at it face on. Look at this, the battle to keep.
Just to get a stroke in place, it's such a wild, tight group. They're all so fast that.
So look at Vavra, he wasn't the fastest, but really used his power. Boris Neviu was in third place with Vip Prindis in second, but he had a bit of a, look what great finish line pictures. Look at this is Formula One stuff. So Vavra crosses the line first.
Just
well done, overhead cameras.
Potentially our first photo finish of the of the extreme canoe slalom.
Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt about it with these great overhead shots. So you can see that. But here it's all about, look at the balance these athletes have. And this is it, where Vavra keeps it. Boris has the victories, thinking about what speech to write.
Yeah.
And suddenly Vavra comes inside line.
Just that's a little bit higher volume boat I think that Vavra has, and he's able to stay high on the Kraken wave.
Look at the reach. Look at the reach he has. He basically
just to get a little bit of water on the other side of Boris's boat and
keeps it going through. That's great, slow mo's. Well done.
And Mike just celebrating in the back there because he knows he's secured third place.
Great competition. Well, I think all the athletes are winners. We're seeing the top 3 medalists, I guess, but all the athletes are winners. All the 50-odd athletes that started out in the morning, guys. Well done for your part in this competition. It's been a lot of fun. It's not a finished article yet, but it's a lot of fun, I guess.
Yeah, I hope everyone enjoy watching this amazing new discipline, the extreme canoe slalom here in Po.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this event goes and if they make any changes or how it evolves in future years.
And it's still quite a new discipline, so people are not, training properly, but we will see soon, I think, really good training, people pushing forward and have some new strategy. So
yeah, getting more specialization into sort of.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the World Championships. We certainly have. Packed with drama, excitement, massive crowds, great weather, dodgy weather, great organisation. Thank you the athletes, thank you the helpers, thank you the judges, thank you the TV crews, and we'll speak to you all soon. We're on social media. You can go on @PlanetCanoe to give you any feedback. Go to the ICF website to have all the videos from all the events, semi-finals, finals, quarter-finals from throughout the weekend. And I think that's about it, really. We thanked everyone. Jean-Pierre and Cameron, thanks so much for taking the time to come in and see us today, and we'll be in touch with you soon. Thank you, goodbye.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.